to describe your life as a dance, or characterize it as a dance, what type of dance or dances would it be?
It would be a ballet. Every day you have a beginning, middle, and end, and in a dance you find that same thing. In a paper, if you're writing a paper, you find that same thing. So, life is a ballet. Now, the fact that I've had extensive ballet training certainly factors into that. The fact that in my mentoring process, the people that I think influenced me the most in dance came from the world of ballet. That being said, you get a high level of appreciation for the aligned dance forms such as modern, jazz, certainly today's street forms such as hip hop and break dance. So they all factor into the process, and us being in a global environment now, the way that we have technology involved, shows such as So You Think You Can Dance, Dancing with the Stars, America's favorite dance crew. Honestly, you see the globalization and the fusion of different dance styles brought into play anyway. But every day it factors in, and I don't even consider it work.
Talk a little bit about the history of tap.
Well, when we talk about tap, the main thing we need to make sure everybody understands is when we look at where dance is today with street forms of dance, break dance, hip hop, everybody says it came off the streets and this is an original concept. It's not an original concept. Dance came off the streets with cut and corner contests in tap back in the early 1900s. We had the two different immigrant populations that met together in New York City. You had, coming off the plantations from the South, the African American type tap dancer with their soft shoe shuffle, mixing it up with the Irish immigrants and their straight up and down type of Irish clog and jig. Now, they had battling or cutting corner contests going on in the 1920s in Harlem, which was really a hotbed of artistic activity, as we know, not just in dance, but as you know from Claude McKay, Langston Hughes, in poetry, a renaissance in literature, theater. And when you put together the different clubs of the day, clubs like the Savoy, the Cotton Club, theaters like the Lafayette, the Lincoln, the first musicals, American musicals developing at that time, Running Wild, Shuffle Along, with Josephine Baker up on stage with the Charleston and Black Bottom, Ethel Williams with Ball and the Jack doing her circle dance around the stage. You've got a whole flourishing of American dance development that started with tap as a foundation in the 1900s, and from there, of course, platformed right out to Broadway and then on to Hollywood. The cabaret acts of the Nicholas Brothers, the Berry Brothers, Coles and Atkins, on to Fred Astaire and Gene Kelly in the mid-century, Sammy Davis Jr., Chuck Green, Jimmy Slide. What happened with the Hines brothers, Maurice and Gregory Hines, mentoring today's phenomenon, Savion Glover, with his musical, Bringing the Noise, Bringing the Funk, detailing the African-American struggles in America through tap, funk, hip-hop, street forms of dance that are relatable to America's youth of today. So as we see tap as a whole conduit of a connection from the beginning of the century to where we are today in the arts, and dance specifically, and many of these people, as we see, have carried that lineage through the core of each decade to the break dance phenomena and the hip hop phenomena, street dance that we're at today.